Yo, what's the deal? So I'm about to go live right now. I'm gonna let this thing run for a couple seconds. This camera's kind of weird, but I just wanted to show y'all something. Uh, I've been having some good information, so this is gonna be a lesson right here. I'm gonna have some good ass info for y'all. So just peep game, all right? All right, so I'm gonna show you guys exactly what's going on, how they have all this stuff, you know what I mean, set up for me. And I'm gonna show y'all what I'm gonna do about it because I'm gonna be building my ceramic helmet pretty soon. This is just temporary right here. But yeah, so look, peep this. All right, so if you see this, it's better if you go out to like a park where there's a lot of trees. So try to find a place that has a lot of forestry, and also Google places that see this will be good covering sitting right there under this tree, absorbing a lot of the negative energy right there, right? This is lesson number one right here. All right, because these people are used to you getting targeted, used to you you know what I mean, not doing nothing about it. Because right now, as I was sitting in my car, actually when as I was sitting in the camper, um I was uh I was being focused energy on. And one second, I don't know what the hell this is talking about. All right, yeah. So I was being focused energy on, right? So these these fucking puppets right here, they these puppets right here, they have it set up a certain way. For instance, you see these towers right here? These freaking things right here are really bad, bro. Those are some fucked up ass towers right there. So these puppets, they like having things set up the way that they do. What I was thinking about doing is googling like cities that don't allow 5G, or like you can look on your maps and try to find the most green. You know, go to wherever the most green is, because that will be the energy will subside a lot. And what they have done is they've moved this van right here. This is their pretty much fusion center for them. This building right here is being used to monitor my RNM and to pretty much gather information to intercept it, any shielding that I'm using or whatever. And I got a plan for that. As I'm being here, where I used to sleep in that camper right there where I'm pointing on top. Right? So those are the towers that they're using to focus energy down on me all the time. Not only that, but they're using the satellites. Plus, they have a 5G tower, not a tower, but like it's like internet. They have it right on top of the roof, and it's directing energy straight at the camper. and they have a bunch of stuff set up right here so that it's focusing energy from different ways so that it's able to scan me. Like right now, I'm getting electric bullets directly to my skull. I can feel them right now as we speak. But I have remedies for that. Not only ceramic blacks that I'm gonna be calling a ceramic place today because I'm gonna be starting on my ceramic helmet pretty soon. And I'm gonna be showing you guys one that I found on Amazon. Plus, uh, let's see. So these fools right here at this address. I don't even know what address this is, but I don't even like being next to this building, bro. We're gonna go to the park right now. And we're gonna chop it up. I'm gonna show you guys some of my shielding. All right. I'm gonna show you guys some of my shielding as I have right here. As you see this, you can order it online. This is shockproof, uh, like circuit boards in there, and it helps to pretty much block a little bit of the electricity that they're focusing on us. So at least it's something. If you can't build a ceramic hat, then you can at least what I mean, have some of this shockproof plastic, and I'm gonna be demonstrating right now exactly how it works and stuff. So we're gonna head to the park real quick because there's green there, and there's a lot of stuff that they already set up at the park. So like any parks that have like mountains that you can climb, like parks that you can walk around, like they have a lot of space. They can't really set up too much there because it's a big place. So they can't really set up too much there. So like for instance, I know a few parks. I know that there's a park in Burbank. I forgot the name. There's a park in Burbank. There's a park, Echo Park. No, 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 not Echo Park. There's I forgot. But there's a big park. There's like a few big parks, and right there's a lot of trees and stuff, and like I know right there it'll be cool. But like if you're in the inner city, like I see a bunch of trees up ahead. Like to me that's like golden right there. That's where you want to be. Anywhere there's trees. Because why do you think they're so desperate to cut them all down? You gotta see between the lines. I know that I'm chipped. You know, I know that I'm chipped. I know that how the program works. I'm taking notes. Everything that they're doing to me. I'm making sure like, okay, well, why is this happening? Like why are they reacting to this way? And then I'm like, well, it must affect certain things. So I'm just not talking out of my ass on this. This is like actual research and development that's going on. You know what I mean? It's not just fucking gibberish. So I have to use what I can, whatever materials I could get my hands on, so that I can block these foods. Um, the thing is I'm not going to be able to show you the ceramic helmet because I'm not doing a screen recording, and that's the only way I'll be able to show you guys. The helmet pretty much, so it's not going to cover the whole face. Um, fucking ambulance. These dudes, they be trying to scan you with this ambulance bullshit. That's why I don't even want to fucking pass that shit. I'm about to go around. It kind of sucks, because I could give a fuck about a car or whatever, but that's how it works. Oh shit! Not only that, but I think that this truck right here too. They've had this shit parked here for a while. This truck, and I think that they have something in there like that fucking scans, like some kind of machine. So I'm gonna try to get away from this bullshit right here. I'll just go around. Cause look, check out this helmet right here that I'm wearing. It's kind of big, but it protects you. I could still feel the electricity, pinging and stuff. But that's the thing. I could put the shielding inside the helmet, and I haven't tried it yet. You know what I mean? This is just barely in the making. I haven't even tried, using the shielding yet. And what they're used to happening, especially since I'm chipped and they're collecting a lot of information, I'm gonna have to start shielding where the chip is at. So I know for a fact that where they removed my tooth, I have a chip there. So I'm gonna have to be trying to shield that, putting something right against, against that cheek, the side of the cheek, to like try to block at least some of the ingoing and outgoing information, incoming and outgoing. So yeah, it's just in the making. And then I got the ceramic helmet, bro. Like, dude, I already have like these ideas because I know for a fact that it does reflect. Ceramic is an inducer. It's facts. Ceramic they use on electricity poles because when the power is too high, the ceramic acts as a blocking agent to block electricity. So I know that's why it works. And so if you're wearing ceramic, not only does it block electricity, but it blocks millimeter wave. But the thing is though, is it bounces off of them. So if you put like ceramic next to your head, you know what I mean? Like if it's right next to your head, it has to be right against it because they can bounce. Like if it was far away from you, you know what I mean? Like say your walls were made out of ceramic, they can bounce off of the walls and still direct it at you, but they can't get past the ceramic. They can only bounce off of it. So if you have something right next to your head, what's gonna happen? It's gonna reflect off of the plate. So pretty much, if this was ceramic, they would try to focus energy on this shit, and it wouldn't be able to get past it. It wouldn't be able to get past it. So that's why I want to build a ceramic helmet, like something like this. Um, you can probably put eye holes, and then you would have to put like glass, not glass actually, no, not glass. Like plastic, hard plastic, or radiation. I don't know, whatever you can think of that probably would work. I mean, if there was see-through ceramic, I mean that'd be dope. Um, and then so once you get the eye holes and then you put the nostrils, if you have a whole head covering, they're not gonna be able to get past you at night. That's perfect for the daytime, for the nighttime shielding. That's like probably it tops like a lot of the stuff, a lot of stuff. Even ear shielding, you can cut out pieces of ceramic like this small, and and pretty much and use them as earplugs. And I'm gonna show you guys right now. Watch, I'm gonna show you the earplugs that I got from Robert Stanton. Um, these I'm still testing out. In my opinion, I think that you know that they look. I mean, they could be good. I haven't tried them yet, so I can't really say. But I would prefer metallic. I mean, not metallic. Ceramic instead, because I know that it reflects like really good from what I've experienced. But I'm gonna try these out right now. I tried them out yesterday, and they worked for a little bit, but I don't know if where I put them. Let me grab them real quick. So right. So peep this. These are earplugs made out of they're made out of radiation glasses. So they're glass, which I would imagine glass you can still I would imagine you can still get past it. I mean, is it like magnifying glass to magnify? I don't know, but I mean, for sure I know ceramic works, but I'm gonna try these out. And they're like pieces of glass, and he super glued them together. So I have two of these, and he sells them for like. Well, you can easily make these yourself, bro. Like you can just order the glasses. The thing is that he has the machine, and then he uh he files them down so they're soft at the edges so that they don't mess up your ears when you use them. But you can hear the electric little pings, like when they're focusing energy on you, it pings against this. But now they're focusing energy on my head. All right, so I'm gonna show you guys what I'm gonna do right now. Look, peep this. All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna put pretty much we're gonna put some of this stuff in here inside the helmet. So when I put it on, and then especially you want to get back in the back of the neck, you want to make sure you cover the back of the neck too, like all of it, because they'll focus energy on the back of the neck. So and a matter of fact too, this is some other shielding. This really fucks them up too. This is VHR tape, like from an old VHS cassette. And I did a video on this pretty much. You get like see-through tape, and then you lay out some strips like with the sticky side facing up. And it's kind of hard, but I could show you guys in another video how to do it. If you get this technique down the way that I do it, it'll be a lot easier. But pretty much I put strips and then I cut them, and you have to open up the VHS, put the strips down, and like in the beginning I didn't think this worked. Like I was just like I didn't try it. I just thought like, okay, well, like what's that gonna do? I guess the VHS somehow, whatever's in this material um fucks up their fucking frequencies and shit. So I took out the piece, I laid strips down, cut it, just bam, 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 bam. I made two of them, and they're easy to make, bro. Easy. This can fucking fuck some shit up, bro. Trust. Let's see. So yeah, I'm gonna put all the links to this stuff in the description, bro. Because if you want to just experiment, like it's cool, but that's what I'm gonna do. This is like 2 layers, so you put like circuit boards in here. It's like a bag, like a sandwich bag or something. You can put circuit boards in here, and it's all wrinkled, but when it came, it was plush. It's like nice and straight. And then I got my my reverse polarity magnets, and I already showed you guys how to build these. And you can fuck with some perps too, big time, with the reverse polarity magnets. Let's see. So I'm gonna do that on the video. I'm not gonna do it right now, but I will be doing it as soon as we get off this call. Oh, micro stimulators. That's what's in TI's brain, cybernetics. All right, cool. What are they powered by? Are they powered by EMF or are they powered by like electric? Do you know? I'd rather be able to go live with this one, but it's I don't know if it has Wi-Fi. I think you can link it up to a TV, but this is what I record with. I can show you guys some footage right now. I literally I was getting helicopters like every day for a while, like constantly, like 3, 4 times a day. Especially when I shield. The more that I shield, the more that they want to try to collect information and stuff. But I just got this car, so I'm gonna be good. I'm gonna be good for now. And let's see what else do I have here in my little inventions. I think I covered pretty much everything. But yeah, you want to find like a place like with trees. See, I'm parked under this tree right here. I got a little bit of shade, but it's not even nothing. You want to be surrounded by trees, and you want to be away from the inner city because that's where they focus the most energy. They got all this place set up the way that they want it. But yeah, that's all the information I got for you guys today. I'm gonna be putting some of this shockproof stuff in here because I can still feel the electric pings. And I had told you guys the other day, um, I was at a motel with the family, and I had I was using some shielding. I think I was using some reverse polarity magnets, and I was standing, I guess, a certain way in the light, and I can see off the tip of my ball cap whenever I would move, like I would make a movement, a little electric shock. It was about this small. It looked like a little lightning bolt. It was like this small. It would it would shoot down like straight fast. I'd be like, and I could see it in front of my face. And then I'd move again, and then I'd move my hands, and then the bolt would come down again fast. And I was like, oh shoot! Like so, every time, pretty much when we have a thought or when we make a movement, they're they're freaking focusing some type of energy from these satellites or whatever directly to our brain and to everybody's probably. I don't know exactly how it works, but it's a trip that I was able to see it. I don't know how if I was facing a certain like light spectrum or whatever. Oh, change your perception. Yeah, I know that. That's why I only go by like I guess sight from what I see because I test stuff out first. Like when I put the magnet against the tooth that they took out, you know, you shouldn't expect anything to happen. You should just be like, okay, nothing's happening. But right away, you can tell. As soon as I put that thing like next to that, that biochip or whatever it is, they started like speeding up. Like they'll start. The only time I ever notice when they do that is when I'm shielding when I'm using different materials to my brain because they're getting bad feedback. So it's like they wouldn't just do that purposely to make me think something. It's just because that's just the way it is. They're hypersensitive to our brains because they're locked onto us. They're connected to us pretty much. And when you start altering, any your biofield or your electromagnetic field to your brain, when you're using fabrics and stuff like that, it's just like they're they're sensitive to it, so they can, you can tell if it's effective or not. When something's not working, they show me right away. They're just like still gang stalking me constantly. I'm just like, So when I use something that works, like reverse polarity magnets and stuff like that, those things freaking mess their ass up big time. So I know what to make sure that not to like be believing everything. I just make sure like I do my testing of it first. I always test the waters and then I'd be like, all right, yeah, that's that's true. That's what it is. And I make sure to test it a few times before I make my assumptions. So I always see these stuff every day. Every day that I'm out here, I'm always taking notes, observing, seeing what works, what doesn't. So I'm gonna be trying to find that's my goal. I'm gonna try to find a few places where I can relax in nature and be like away from a lot of the streets, a lot of the roads. Because if you look around me, there's like there's access to me by very different ways. They can get to me, they can pull up to me, they can focus energy on me from anywhere, but there's more of a chance of them focusing energy right here in the city. So if I go out to like the hills, some type of hills, like like for instance in Highland Park, I live close to Highland Park. There's a bunch of hills over there, and you can drive up into the hills, and these perps, they won't go up there. They won't waste their time. Like they try, they'll still send a few of them, but you won't get as much of the gang stalking as you would like out here. So and then the energy is probably less from up there. To someone that calls you crazy for thinking about being, I mean, there it's just funny because like sometimes um one love, like my for instance my dad or like my mom, they'll be like, you don't have to focus on that stuff, or they'll be like, you're tripping, like for instance, like because they're not getting targeted, they don't feel the same effects as us. Like they don't have their freaking biometrics on everybody's phone, you know, in these fusion centers, focusing energy on you pretty much like 24/7. They're not doing that to them. So in their perception, they're thinking like, okay, they're not gonna be wasting that much time on you, when you're nobody. And I'm just like, shoot, they can do it to anybody, bro. They can do it to anybody if they wanted to. And and it's just like sometimes I want to tell them like, man, because they piss me off sometimes, and they tell me like, like you need to get over that shit, or like stop tripping, or like, and I'm just tired of them not being able to see it. And I'm just like, and sometimes I'll be like, man, I can't wait till you guys have to go through this shit. Then you're true, you know, you know what I mean? That these freaking perps are fucking always around us and shit. So honestly, it's just like you have to just try to fight it the best that you can and not really worry about what other people think, because eventually there's gonna come a time where they're gonna have to start targeting their own kind, because it's gonna get that bad where they have to kind of like weed out the weak ones, because a lot of these people, they still have, you know they still try to live somewhat of a good life, like where they're going to church and they're still perping on people, and they're freaking, they're involved in like these, outreaches or groups of positivity, but they're sowing, you know, bad stuff. You can't be like lukewarm. You can't have one foot in doing messed up stuff to people and have one foot doing good stuff to people. Like it doesn't mix. Eventually they're gonna see that there's a lot of people in there that are gonna probably turn, or that are gonna freaking they're gonna sell out, or I mean they're gonna convert like back to something good. So this system is gonna recognize that anything that's left that's good, they corrupt it. So anyone that has any inkling of good in them, the AI is gonna recognize it. These perps are gonna recognize it, and they're gonna weed out. They're gonna weed out their own. So eventually, they're gonna. There's gonna be more TI. I think there's gonna be more people getting targeted in the future. It's gonna blow up, and they're gonna have to freaking. They're gonna have to see what we go through, pretty much. They're gonna have to see what we go through. Like I have a whole bunch of perps around me right now, but yeah, I just wanted to give you guys that information. So I'm just at the park right now, just chilling. I'm gonna enjoy the shade. I think I got a little bit of food right here. I'm gonna munch out, and I'm gonna just put some shielding together. But yeah, I just wanted to let